viewers, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Today's recipe is a quick chicken masala, especially for students. There have been quite a few requests asking me to make recipes for students. Let's get started and see how we're going to make this quick chicken. Take a nice white saucepan. To this I'm going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you don't have coconut oil, you can use refined oil or any other oil. 3 onions that have been thinly sliced. Add 2 green chilies slit, and if you're craving for some good home cooked meal, just make this lovely chicken recipe, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely delicious. You can surprise your friends, your roomies, since we're making this for students. Saute the onions till they are golden in color. So next I'm going to add turmeric powder, half teaspoon, 3 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 whole teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Mix all this. Next I'm going to add the chicken legs. The reason I'm using chicken legs is because it cooks faster, but if you don't have just chicken legs, you can use any boneless chicken or any other small pieces of chicken that you have. You don't have to just be restricted to the chicken legs. Next I'm going to sprinkle some salt. So close the saucepan for about 5 minutes. So you need to add enough water. It's about 1.5 cups. If you need more water, you can add more water to cook the chicken. If you have curry leaves, you can use them, but if you don't have, you can do it without the curry leaves. Definitely curry leaves add flavor. Now close it and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. So make sure you stir the chicken pieces at intervals. Now you can see the chicken is 3/4 cooked. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala. Now I'm going to add some coriander leaves. Keep the flame on low and cook it for another 10 minutes until the chicken is completely done. The chicken is done. Turn off the stove. So now you can make this really simple and quick chicken recipe. It's very simple. All you need is a couple of ingredients. It's not elaborate and you can enjoy it. I think anybody can make this. It's as simple as that. Today's recipe is a simple dosa recipe. Any guesses? Well, it is beaten rice dosa. That is aval dosa. Let's get started. For the spongy dosa, we need 2 cups of raw rice, 1/4 teaspoon fenugreek seeds. Add enough water and let it sit for about 2 hours. Soak the beaten rice in curd for about 1 hour. After 1 hour, you can see the beaten rice is absorbed the curd and it's become nice and dry. It's also soaked well, it's nice and soft. Now we're going to grind. So now I'm going to grind the raw rice and the beaten rice together. So add some salt. I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of salt here. Add a little water till you get a nice smooth batter and grind it. You can see the batter is nice and smooth. So once the batter is done, let it sit for at least minimum for an hour before you start making your dosas. Heat the pan. Once it's hot, start making your dosas. So I've diluted the batter with a little water. You can see the batter is diluted. It shouldn't be too runny. It should just be right. Take 1 ladle of the batter and gently pour it in the middle of the pan. Keep it on low flame. Add a little oil to the sides. Just close it and let it cook. So there you have the simple aval or beaten rice dosa. You can have it with any chutney or sambar of your choice. So try it, enjoy with your family. Today's recipe is a very different recipe. It's bread scramble. Well, you'll have to check it out and see how this is made. Cut the bread into 1/4-inch pieces for the bread scramble. First, I'm going to add 2 medium-sized onions finely chopped, 2 green chilies finely chopped, 1 tomato finely chopped, coriander chopped, half teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, salt for seasoning, quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon light soy sauce. If you don't have light soy, you can use the dark soy, and 1 teaspoon chili sauce. Mix all these ingredients together. I'm going to crack open 3 eggs. I'm going to mix everything together. Take a white saucepan, add a little oil, 2 teaspoons. Make sure it coats the pan completely. Right before you pour this egg mixture into the pan, I'm just going to add all the bread pieces. I have about 3 brown bread slices that I have cut up into small pieces. You can see the size. The reason I'm doing this now is because I don't want the bread to become way too soggy. Keep the flame on high and make the scramble quickly. Now the bread scramble is ready. It's a great evening snack. If your kids are hungry when they come back from school, you can quickly make this, or you can make this for their lunch boxes, or for your lunch boxes, or for breakfast. So it's up to you how you want to make it and have it. But it's a great recipe. Enjoy this bread scramble. So why just make scramble with eggs? Now you can make scramble with bread also. So do try this recipe and check it out. It's really good. Today's recipe is a lovely breakfast dish. It's tomato bath. Let's get started and check out the ingredients. We're going to take a saucepan, add ghee. So it tastes better if you add ghee instead of oil. A piece of cinnamon and a few cloves. 2 medium-sized onions chopped. 3 green chilies chopped. Next, add a few curry leaves. Half teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. So add the tomatoes once the onions have become transparent. You don't have to brown the onions. I'm going to add a teaspoon of rock salt. If you don't have rock salt, you can use regular table salt. So the measurement for the bath of a upma is 1:2. So I'm using 1 cup of water. So I'm using half cup of fine semolina. Close the saucepan and let it cook on medium-low flame for about 5 to 7 minutes till the semolina is completely cooked. You can see the semolina is cooked, that is the rava is cooked, it's nice and soft. So final garnish would be with some roasted cashew nuts, some chopped fresh coriander leaves. Turn off the stove, drizzle a teaspoon of ghee, give it a quick mix, and your tomato bath is ready to be served. So if you're having friends or guests coming home and you want to make something delicious for them in minutes, you can make this. So there you have this really simple breakfast that you can make. It's a tomato bath. You can have it with a chutney of your choice, and you can have it with sambar, or just eat it as is. It's very simple and very tasty. Try it and enjoy with your family. I've been getting a lot of requests to make different egg variety recipes. So today I'm going to make one special egg variety. Let's get started. Take a white saucepan or a kadai, add a little oil. For this I'm going to add some whole spices, cinnamon, cloves and cardamom, 2 medium-sized onions finely chopped, 2 green chilies finely chopped. So this masala is going to be a bit spicy. If you don't like it spicy, you can cut down on the heat by reducing the green chili. Now add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Next add 3 medium-sized tomatoes chopped. Salt, turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 1 teaspoon coriander powder, a teaspoon of cumin powder. Mix it all well. So now you can see the tomatoes are all mashed up. Finally, I'm going to add a little garam masala, about half teaspoon. Now you can see the tomatoes are mashed up well and the masalas come together beautifully. I'm just going to make a little well in the center like this. If you want, you can add just a little more oil to reduce the flame while doing this. So I'm going to crack open a few eggs. You can add about 5 to 6. So I'm just going to quickly mix it in the center. Now you can increase the flame, keep it on high. The eggs are almost cooked. Reduce the flame and slowly start bringing the masala in the sides. Now you can mix it all together. there you have this very simple yet delicious scrambled egg masala. So do try and enjoy with your family. You can get a copy of our first edition of the home cooking book on Amazon and 21 Frames.